My guy.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I got my brother back. Late night, late night video we're recording. So
Yeah, how you doing, bro?
uh,
How was your week?
I'm doing good. What yourself?
I'm doing amazing, bro. I'm doing incredible. I'm super thankful for another day. I'm super thankful for this podcast, and I'm super thankful for pickleball because I'm gonna go play pickleball. I don't know if you guys know, but I
Right.
was watching Alan's YouTube video, and man, that really touched me. That three things you're thankful for every day, and then you showed me your notebook. I'm like, man, that's super cool. So I try to do that every day.
It's been, like I said in the video, like 80 to 90% more so. That's kind of where I'm at as far as consistency. There's days where I don't do it just in the morning. There's days where if I forget in the morning or for whatever reason, I do it throughout my day, like once I get home. But it's insane how little things you can, the little things you can be grateful for over the long term. It's like you always remember what you've wrote down. It's like one of those things where it's like you write it down and it's like you're out doing your day to day, and then it's like you hop on your truck or your car or whatever, and it's like imagine if I didn't have it. Imagine riding the bus or you just see people out, right? Walking and it goes such a long way. And I think it's so powerful. Like gratitude really equals joy, quoting Jim Rohn, of course.
Ever since you made that post, I wake up and I'm like, I go into like the shower and I'm like, God, thank you so much that I woke up from a bed just now. Like, thank you so much that I'm like literally like I'm showering with warm water. Like all of these little things that I kind of like was always in a rush. And that also has to do with my spirituality growing, that I'm like starting to appreciate the little things of life and like being more like strategic as far as like actually being intentionally grateful. I
Mm.
think Coach Snyder posted on his Instagram. I love his reels. Like he inspired me to post my first reel, and he said he's like, we always say like somebody didn't wake up today and thought they were going to. They had plans of waking up today and they didn't. And you hear that often, but one thing that he said, I was like, wow, that's so true. And I've never heard it. It's like some people go to sleep with their limbs working and they can wake up and their limbs no longer work. And now they have to be in a wheelchair or whatever. And it's just like we take things for granted in a sense of like, man, like I'm just so thankful for the little things of life. And it inspired me to post my first reel because I went to service and they were talking about the purpose of life. And a lot of people struggle with that, like what your purpose is in life and stuff like that. So it inspired me and I posted it and man, it felt good. And honestly, I posted it because I was like, I post stories a lot, but then I was like, sometimes what if I need to go back to it? Like, what if I need my own wisdom to talk to me, right? So I'm like, let me post it on a reel so I can always go back to it. So
I think we're doing that with our videos that we post.
truly,
It's
yeah.
just it's like tracing our own path and then looking back to see where we've come and how we've actually put what we talk about and what we learn. Like, for example, Coach Schneider, how you look up to him in that aspect, that he motivates you to start, talking on reels and just leaving that trace behind. But I think it's very powerful because you look back at it and you're like, wow, I've really changed. Wow, I've gotten better in this specific area of my life. And I think that's the it's very important, right? You can do any, like, we can be here and be like, oh, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that. But it's like, if you don't really stop and think and, like, wow, you could be in such a different place, that's such a different situation always, so it's always great to be thankful. I love that you quoted or you brought up Coach Schneider as your somebody you looked up to in what you did to post that reel, because I think a lot of what we talk about here always goes back to somebody that we've look up to or somebody that we've listened to and learned from, that then we speak our own wisdom in these videos, right? We pull things from every angle from people we listen to. And because we're so intentional on growing and learning and just excuse me, appreciating, I think it just goes such a long way. And to go back a couple videos where I said on our 22nd video posted, it's just like it's so powerful how life-changing this has been. And it's also very great that we've had the opportunity to speak to some people here and there that we haven't in a while to explain to us kind of their situation and that something so simple, just like posting these videos up, has made changes in people's lives. And I think that's the most important part of all this journey, you know.
Yeah, bro, honestly, I don't take credit for anything I say. I get it from somewhere, someone,
Mhm.
whether it's a book, whether it's a quote, whether it's from someone else, like all the wisdom, that the little wisdom that I have, I owe it to people around me, the community of the people on social media that I actually do follow that are, a positive influence or a positive feed, if you will. And
Mhm.
as far as like change, honestly, like I'm literally still shocked because it's like my Instagram page is called Zen to Riches. And when I made that, I was like, oh, this is for like wealth. Like I'm gonna document the journey of wealth. And when I made it, I thought like monetary value, like
Mhm.
money. And I realized man, that was like this journey has been so much more than just that. Like who I've grown as a person, my spirituality, my values, like all of this. And it's like, wow, like I I knew, but I didn't know that Zen to Riches was gonna be way beyond anything I had ever imagined. And it's really cool to see that, to be honest with you, because man, it's like you just fall in love with the growth, the continue. You just fall in love with the future. Like you enjoy the present, but you're so excited for the future. If God allows me to live continuously day after day, it's like I just look forward to the next day. And like your post, we love Mondays around here. Like we love every day, you know?
You love Monday.
And and yeah, bro, it's cool to have that like joy, and I owe that to a lot of things in my life, primarily God, but just everyone like has been an impact in my life. So it's super cool to see that kind of growth kind of come together.
Seriously, seriously. But yeah, bro, it's been great. I mean, I can't complain. It's been rewarding, I think, in my opinion. It's that we've started and we've stuck to it, and like you said, it's just and being in love with the growth and just see the next day comes and you just continue at it, right? We feel the fulfillment in our lives by either helping people or showing gratitude to God for everything, and then just changing, right? Changing for the better. Um, we change, we can help change the environment one step at a time, right? If we become better humans in our, or better, better brother, a better son, a better significant other, a better, right? Like all around, like we're working towards becoming a better person in every aspect of our lives, right? And by doing so, it's like you affect a lot of people. You influence a lot of people to either do better and think the same way, And I think, it's very cliche, but it's like you only live once. And it's like giving it your all is very important, And I think it's something that we don't take lightly. It's something that's very powerful to us because we're trying our very best to leave our names behind for the better, right? If we made an impact in somebody's life, no matter how small it is, it's like, wow, like it's powerful, right? So
What you said reminded me of I think well, I don't know if it was a book or an audio or something, but I've told you this story before where there was like a beach, and on the side of the beach there was like hundreds and hundreds of starfish, and they were like just got washed up shore. And there was a kid that was going and picked up a starfish and he threw it back in the ocean. And he grabbed another, he threw it back in the ocean. And I remind you, there's hundreds and hundreds of them like on the side. So a
mhm.
guy comes up to the little kid and he says, he chuckles. He's, you really think you're gonna make a difference? Like you see how many there are? And then the kid looks at him. He goes down, he grabs a starfish, he throws it in the water, and he said, I made a difference to that one. That's
Wow.
powerful. It doesn't matter if you can make a difference for the whole, everything. It's just it's just one person, and that's all it takes. And I think that's kind of what I got from the service is the purpose of life is to give glory to God and be a good representation of all that He's done for us. So, and I think all that comes because you kept mentioning change, and growth is change, right? You got to get uncomfortable to continuously explore yourself. It's almost like it reminds me of like I don't even know what video game anymore, but there's video games where there's like a map and like everything's dark and you gotta like go to unseen territory. Like go in parts of the map that you've never been before to discover the rest of the map. I don't know. There's got to be something out there like that.
Mm.
But it's kind of like that. Like life is kind of like that, you know? Like you
Like
got to
yeah,
keep exploring. Like there's not, you can't just stay in one place and just because you feel comfortable and be afraid to go out because there's still so much more to be discovered, not only in life, but within yourself that you'll find along the journey. So,
yeah. I also think that to add to that, it's like why not do it? Why not look for a new change? Why not try to, be uncomfortable to learn and grow, right? It's just there's this saying on Instagram where somebody was like we're all going to die anyways, right? And it's very powerful. It's extremely powerful, but it's like we're all going to die anyways. Like, why not go for it? Why not do it? Like, who cares?
yeah,
Nobody's gonna care, no matter like it's not gonna matter in 100 years, Like, just do it, go for it, And I think when you start to think like that, where it's like, hey, it's 11:19 right now. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be here at 11:25, and it's so powerful. And it's honestly like kind of what Amit says. Remember, he was wearing that watch that didn't tell the time. It's like I don't wear a watch that tells the time because the time is always now. It's like I'm always just, it's
yeah,
powerful. Pulling
it is.
philosophies and mentality and like different philosophies from different people. Like everyone has their own way of moving the needles and whatever and moving the needle and whatever they're doing. And I think it's just being able to grab anything that will help you and just apply it.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro. But
Honestly, just the last thought because I gotta run.
yeah,
I want to say honestly, a lot of the times, like, who cares if your philosophy is right or wrong to some people or to others? If it makes you better, run with it. Like, I used to always tell myself, like, yeah, sometimes my mindset and my philosophies are extreme, but because I think this way, makes me more effective as a person. It makes me more productive. It makes me more that, like, if it gives you a leg up, if it gives you an advantage, take the leverage, bro. Who cares what people say?
yeah.
If they have other of opinions, that's fine. Like there's like many things. Like um now I'm not saying this like very controversial, but like I don't like, take an account like anxiety, like stuff like that, right? I
Mm.
now I understand people are medically diagnosed. Like everybody's got your belief, you have it. For me, I always think to myself like, no, I don't have anxiety or I can't be depressed or I can't be this, right? Because even if it's true or not, that mindset, that thought creates myself to be stronger. Like, why would I succumb to something that can make me weak or less productive or less faithful or whatever the case is.
I
So,
think it's just putting your mind right where it needs to be. It's not
100%.
easy, but it's like the more you focus on the good, like good will come, And I think
That's
that's
right.
quoting Jim Rohn. It's like the more you focus on opportunities, you'll get opportunities. The more you focus on good, you're gonna get good. You
Yeah.
start to think about, and you wake up on a Monday morning, just like I said. I know we got to wrap it up. The conversation is good, you wake up on a Monday morning, you're like, oh my goodness, like I don't want to go to work, this and that. And it's like, put that to the side and think about it like, hey, I get to go to work today, right?
Yeah.
I am blessed to be able to wake up another day and attack my week on a Monday morning. And hence my post. We gotta love them Mondays, man. We gotta
That's
love them
right.
Mondays. It's just a mentality change. Just flip the switch, attack the week, and can't hate Mondays, man. Can't hate Mondays. So
Yeah,
anyways, bro.
the quality of your life is determined based on the perspective that you view the world. So with that, have a good night, brother. I gotta get
All right,
going,
bro.
but I appreciate
Good
your
night.
time, bro. Have a good
I
night.
hope you win at pickleball. See ya,
Thanks,
bro.
bro.
All
Peace.
right.